Hello students, welcome to Vedantu NEET English. I'm Miss Gopika, your own biology master teacher. I hope I'm audible and visible to all of you. Please let me know in the chats if I'm audible and the presentation right behind me is visible. Quickly let me know in the chats. Are we live? Yes, I think we are live, right? Yes. Yes, we are live. Very nice, very nice. Okay, let me just share it on the channel as well. Okay, so that because time changed, no, some of them would have. Yes, done. Hello, how are you all doing? How is all my students, right? It's been some time that we met. So how are you all doing? Please let me know in the chats if all of you are doing fine. How is preparation going? One second, students. Okay, I think it should work. Okay, good. Yes, cockroach portion is going to be there for your examination because they have still mentioned it, frog in brackets insect. So the class insecta, under class insecta, who is coming? Cockroach is coming, frog is not coming, frog is an amphibian. So since they have written frog bracket insect, we cannot neglect the fact that they're talking about cockroach. Okay, my health is better, I'm recovering. Okay, and I'm also excited for Vidya Utsav, so that is also recovery happening. Okay, so I want all of you to not miss Vidya Utsav that is happening on March 2nd. So all of you quickly go, this is the video, click on notify me so that you will get the notification as soon as this video is going live, and you're going to be really excited. Okay, really excited because there's a lot of surprises for you people, be it 2025 students, be it 2026 students. Let me tell you, this is the best way for you to get something so affordable. You know, so many things like that is happening, so do not miss it at any cost. Okay, it's like a festival that you're not supposed to miss. Okay, ready? Yes, tissues also is there, dear. Tissues also is there. Okay, tissues is there, frog is there, cockroach is there. All of this is the part. If you look at your syllabus very neatly, you will see animal tissues, you will see frog, you will see bracket insect. So I am assuming that the insect is cockroach and all the teachers are assuming the same. Okay, yes. Today I kept the class in the evening because I was missing all my students who are going for coaching, okay, who are in the VLC centers. Yes, so this is a frog and a cockroach conversation, and still NTA thinks that this is an insect. So that is why I am telling you people, we will still study it. Okay, we will still study it. Yes, it will be going live. Okay, Vidya Utsav, it will be live. Okay, shall we start? So cockroach, which kingdom does cockroach come into? All of you tell me in the chat box quickly. Okay, so you have to answer my questions and then only I will be teaching you. Okay, first answer my questions. Okay, tell me, come on, cockroach. Or do you all like cockroach? Of course you do not like seeing a cockroach, but tell me which is the kingdom that it is coming under. I will give you a clue. It is the largest, sorry, not kingdom, phylum. Okay, largest phylum. It is the largest phylum. Kingdom, all of you know, does not have to bother about the kingdom, but tell me the phylum. It is the largest phylum, and even the class that is coming under this phylum also is the largest phylum. Very good. Phylum is going to be Arthropoda. Arthropoda. Obviously, where did we study all of this? In Animalia. All these notes will be available on the Telegram channel, Biology by Gopika. I have also made handwritten notes for all of you. So those who want it, you can like the video. Okay, then I will share the notes. Okay. Yes, class is going to be, students, Insecta. Class is going to be insecta. Okay, and scientific name, do you know that the cockroach that you were calling is not the scientific name? The scientific name of cockroach is Periplaneta americana. Okay, Sounds like a Starbucks drinks. No, I always tell this. It sounds like a Starbucks drink, but it is not a Starbucks drinks, okay? It is Periplaneta americana, which is the name of your scientific name of your cockroach. Now, students, let's just see this, okay? By this only, we will be able to understand a little bit. Now, why did I put, or why was cockroach put under the phylum Arthropoda? Because whenever we talk about Arthropoda, we mainly talk about two things. That is, we talk about their chitinous exoskeleton. Yes or no? Chitinous exoskeleton. That means, ma'am, that when you taught animal kingdom, you told us that one of the reasons for phylum Arthropoda to be so prevalent and also be the largest phylum is because of their exoskeleton, because of their chitinous exoskeleton, right? So that is why I put it in the Arthropoda. Second thing, whenever I talk about Arthropoda, is Arthropoda. Poda, not your poda, not that poda. Arthropoda, that means jointed appendages. Jointed appendages. Okay? Clear? Yes. Jointed appendages. Keep putting thumbs up in the chat. I do not want any of you to leave the class because you have the, the privilege of leaving a class. Stay in the class. Okay? Do not be like, I'll watch it later, recorded. All that is not required. Be in the class now. Now that you have joined, you have taken the effort of joining, be in the class. Okay? I will try to finish it as soon as possible so that, there's better way. Okay, so yes, jointed appendages, right? This is the term for Arthropoda. So whatever we talk about Arthropoda, these are the same thing that we talk about. Now Insecta. Now Insecta also is a bigger class, students. It's a bigger class, and that's why I told you frog bracket insect means they're talking about cockroach. Okay, and scientific name Periplaneta americana. No doubts in this, I hope. Okay, now general characteristics of cockroach. What is the color? What is the, size and all of that? Okay, that we have to talk about. So students, cockroaches are generally, which color have you seen? Ma'am, I have seen usually brown or black bodied. Right, brown or black bodied. But let me tell you, these are the not only ones in the market. Okay, there are more colors to it. That is, there is yellow, that is green. But ma'am, yellow, green, are you serious? What are you talking about? Students, bright yellow, green and red colors are present. Like this kind of color cockroaches are present in the tropical regions. Okay, in the tropical regions. Got it? Tropical regions. Yes, very good. Very good. Good evening. Okay. Yes. So, brown or black bodied, yellow, green and red, which are present in the tropical region. Okay. Now, size, you're going to be shocked. Size ranges from 1/4 inches to 3 inches. 1/4 to 3 inches. That means it can go from your mustard seed. Right, all of you have seen, �𝐤𝐤 we tell. I don't know what you tell in your language. Mustard seed size to up to 3 inches it can go. Okay, even in centimeters, you can write 0.6 to 7.6 centimeters. So this is the range. Now your Periplaneta americana can go up to 34 to 54. Okay, these numbers also are mentioned for all of you. Okay, how many of you are writing board exams from tomorrow? Anyone who is studying in Karnataka PUC board? Anyone who is in PUC board who is going to write the exam? Come on, tell me. No one. So Periplaneta americana can go from 34 to 50 mm with long wings. Okay, with long wings. Yes, students, someone stole my pen, so this pencil it is writing is very difficult. Okay, yes. �𝐤𝐤, okay, very nice. In Tamil also it's 𝐿𝐤𝐤, very much related, no, they are 𝐿𝐤𝐤, okay. Sorry, 34 to 53, okay, by mistake I wrote 50. 34 to 53, okay, mm with long wings. Okay, this is done. Now students, one very, very important thing that can come as a question is that, ma'am, what is this nocturnal? Okay, nocturnal animals means these people are nocturnal animals, plus with this nocturnal animals, these people are omnivorous. They are not only omnivorous, they are also cannibals. Cannibals means what? They feed on their own organisms. Now, students, let's take an example. Night you went to eat bread, okay, or Nutella, you were searching, okay, and suddenly you stamped on a cockroach. Now, tomorrow when you come, it's not necessary. If it is a small cockroach, you will not spot it. you'll be thinking, oh God, where did this cockroach go? Was my kick not strong enough? Okay, strong enough to, you know, kill this cockroach. But actually what happens, other cockroaches also feed on the same species. That means if, let's say, a cockroach is dead, another cockroach will come and feed on it. That is called as cannibalism. Now omnivorous means what? They eat everything. They eat dead and decayed, they eat plant waste, they eat animal waste, anything, any waste material that you put there, no, they will feed on everything. Okay, feed on everything. Now when we come to the next word, very good, all of you, some of you have already answered. Nocturnal, when I talk about, that means these people are active, okay, during the night, just like you people. Okay, some of you start studying when the sun is going to set, no? So like that only. So active during the night. And students, where do you spot them the most? You usually spot them in moist places where there is food resourceability. Okay, so you usually spot them in places where it is a moist, or you can use the word damp. Okay, damp conditions. I'm writing just plus, okay, plus places where there is food resources. Even when the female is going to lay the ootik or the egg also, she will always make sure that she is going to be laying it near a place where there is moist condition and where the kids, not the kids, okay, the cockroaches will be able to survive. That means food resources are there, okay. That's why we usually see it near the kitchen sink where we keep our wet waste. In that places you will see more cockroaches. Is this clear to all of you? General characteristics is clear? Any doubts in this? Okay, any doubts in this? Don't write damp place, damp, PP. Okay, now very importantly students, these people's body division. Okay, body of a cockroach is divided into 3 parts. Okay, 3 parts. What is it, ma'am? Obviously, ma'am, head it should have. Head, thorax and abdomen. Abdomen. Okay, head, thorax and abdomen. So body is divisible into head, thorax and abdomen. No doubts, right? Yes. Okay. Okay, understood? Damp places. Okay, head, thorax and abdomen. Clear? Yes, no doubts. Very good. Awesome, awesome. So this is your general characteristics. Now we will go more into the specialized characteristics, or let's say in other words we talk about the morphology. Okay, so shall we draw a cockroach? Yes, ma'am. Let's take that adventurous move. Okay, students, let me know if I draw it in this color, will it be visible? Okay. Is it visible? Huh? Yeah, it's almost visible. I'm drawing a 3-inch cockroach, okay, because I don't know to draw a small cockroach. Simple. Yes. Let's draw a cockroach just to understand the morphology or the specialized characters, okay? Specialized character. Now look at this cockroach. Okay, these are the segments. I'm not going to draw all the 10 segments. Okay, I'm just drawing some segments. Okay, yes. My cockroach is... Okay, this is the wings. Can you see the wings? Okay, yes, wings is done. Okay, 2 more wings I have to draw. Now, which color do I draw? Okay, one we will draw with red. So this is the prothorax, this is the mesothorax. Okay, with that assumption I'm drawing. Okay, this is my... Okay, this is my beautiful wings, which are not going to be used for anything. Okay, now we will color this. Okay, done. Now we have to draw 1 more wings. Yes, ma'am, you have to draw 1 more wings, which is actually going to work. Work means what? It is going to be used for flying. Okay, it is going to be used for flying. Done? Okay, yes, cockroach. Yes, 100 likes to go. Okay, very slow, but still, I'm happy for you. All of you like the video quickly. Okay, like the video quickly. Okay, students, done. Cockroach is done. Now we will not color it. We will learn the parts. Okay, come on. Ready? Ready? Yes, look at the cockroach. Does it look like a cockroach? Okay. Okay, fine. Okay, different colors I have drawn. Actually, I'm not supposed to draw the wings with this many colors, but it's okay. Okay, to explain everything, I can do different techniques. Okay, yes. Come on. Let's label it. Tell me. Now look at this cockroach. I have drawn a head region. Okay, I have drawn the thorax a little more wider so I can show it to you, so I can label it for all of you. But understand, it won't be this wider, it will be only this much. Okay, then I have drawn the thorax, the segmentation, and then the abdomen. Okay, then the abdomen. Okay, it's not looking like an honeybee. Come on, it looks like a cockroach. What nonsense. You people have never seen a cockroach in your life. I pray and hope that all of you see a cockroach today. Okay, yes, so body is divisible into head, thorax and abdomen. Now look here, this is your head. Okay, this is not your head, this is cockroach head. So this is the head. On the head, what do you see? You see two beautiful eyes. These are the compound eyes. These are the compound eyes. Okay, and on the head, what do you see other than that? You see a filiform antenna. Okay, antenna. Okay, filiform antenna. Yes. Okay. Who is that? Bruce Lee or Mr. Perfect? Come and draw and show then. Okay. Now look here. Then this is going to be what? This is your thorax. But again, thorax is divided into 3 regions, which we will learn it again. But this is your pronotum, is given in your textbook, or you can write your prothorax. Or we tell pronotum. It's actually an region, okay? Pronotum. Now when you come down, students, the first place where you see the red color wings, okay, where you see the red color wings, this is going to be your mesothorax. Why am I so sure about it? Because the wing, the forewing is going to arise from your mesothorax, not your forewing is going to arise from your mesothorax, or else this wing is also called as tegmina. Okay, not your Yamina, tegmina. Okay, not Jasmina, tegmina. Okay, now second portion is going to be metathorax. Why am I so sure? Because on the metathorax only you will be able to see your hind wings. Okay, hind wings. Don't ask me the name of this. Hind wings, forewings, tegmina. Clear to all of you? Yes. This is what you are going to study further. Okay, now on the 10th segment, okay, on the 10th segment, you will see like this 2 structures which are called as your anal cirri. Okay, anal cirri. Anal cirri. Now again, morphology, the sexual dimorphism we will come into. But is this clear to all of you? Yes or no? Yes, clear? Done, done, done? Okay. Now students, as I told you, one of the most major characteristics when I spoke about arthropoda, what did I tell you? That this arthropoda has chitinous exoskeleton, and that is also present in this cockroach. They are covered with hard chitinous exoskeleton. Okay, hard chitinous exoskeleton. Now students, this exoskeleton is not just present at the outer layer. Okay, not just present at the outer layer, but they are present dorsally, ventrally, laterally they are present. That means what? I am talking about dorsal side. Okay, this like back side I cannot show. So dorsal side, ventral side, lateral side, these exoskeletons are modified. Okay, these exoskeletons have got modified to form structures called as plates. Plates, or else the main word that you use is sclerites. Exoskeleton has modified themselves to form something called as sclerites. Okay, sclerites. Now these sclerites, as I told you, they are present dorsally, ventrally and laterally. Okay. Okay, it looks like that I'm doing that chicken dance. Okay, the dorsally, ventrally and in the lateral side. Okay, so these sclerites, write it here. Dorsal side, what do you call it? Dorsally, ventrally and laterally. Okay, now dorsal one you call it tergite. Okay, you remember DT. Okay, DT. So tergites. You can say terga also, plural singular, tergites. Okay, ventrally you remember sclerites. sorry, sternites. Sternites or sterna. In when you see about the brood pouch, you see the word sterna. Don't be like, hey ma'am, you didn't teach sterna. Sternites, sterna. Okay, both you can use. Laterally, you see pleurites. Okay, pleurites. Clear to all of you? So, sclerites are there. Okay, sclerites are there, which are present on the dorsal, ventral and lateral side. Now, obviously, students, it's understood that if these three things are going to be present, then there should be someone to keep these people also together, no? To keep these people together, we have something called as your articulating membrane or your arthrodial membrane, okay? Something to keep it together, okay? Which is called articulating. Okay, articulating, I told you always when something has to be connected, we use the word that. It's called as the arthrodial membrane. Okay, this is important. This is important. Clear to all of you? Clear to all of you? Any doubts? Pakka? Pakka? Okay. Yes. So, what did we study here? Specialized character we studied. They are covered by hard exoskeleton. Okay, chitinous exoskeleton, and those chitinous exoskeleton have become plates, and these plates are called sclerites. Okay, so they are present dorsally, ventrally, and on the lateral side. And to keep all of these people together, otherwise, when the cockroach is walking, dorsal will go, ventral will go. Okay, so to keep all of these three together, we have an arthrodial membrane, an articulating membrane called as arthrodial membrane. Okay, only the lateral pleurites is not mentioned in your NCERT in that paragraph, but it is important for you to know because it's important. Okay, it's important. So clear to all of you? Dorsal, ventral, lateral, tergites, sternites, pleurites. Also you call it terga, sterna and pleura. Okay, and they are fused together with arthrodial membrane. This is the cockroach. Okay, this is the cockroach. Some people might tell it is honeybee, but those are my haters. Okay, yes, but then the genuine students will tell it's cockroach. Done? Okay, so I've just written the other spelling also. Tergum, sternum, pleura. Okay, sclerites, tergum, sternum, pleura. Clear? This is just for your... Now, look here, students. Here also the same thing. But here there is an error in the diagram. Why there is an error in the diagram is because here in the mesothorax region, they should have attached this wing. Okay, they should have attached this wing in the mesothorax region because wing is not present in the protonum or in the prothorax. Okay, if you are considering that as a prothorax, okay, prothorax, then you have to understand that this, that's why I told you protonum, actually they say it's like a connection. Okay, it's not exactly the prothorax if you read a lot about it, but again I did not get a clarity because I could not find it from any book, so that's why I'm not talking about it. Here students understand this tegmina should have been attached to the mesothorax because mesothorax is the labeling here, correct? So that don't get confused. Okay, yes. Clear? Clear to all of you? So don't get confused here. Okay, this is the pronotum and prothorax, but the wing connection is shown here. But technically, mesothorax is the region where your forewing is going to be there. So don't get confused and don't, go above it. Just understand that, okay, slight placement error would have come. That's all. Okay, other things, everything we just do. I will talk about the leg. We will come to the leg, but rest everything is clear. Anything that you did not see. Okay, today hold a cockroach and see if the mesothorax is arising from the, mesothoracic wing is arising from the mesothorax or not. Okay, yes, are you all liking the video? Come on, now let's talk about the head. So the body is divisible into head, thorax and abdomen. So we talk about the head. Yes ma'am. So head, students, mainly three regions are there, but before I go into it, you should know that this head lies in a right angle. Okay, look at this, students. This is the head, it's triangular, but can you see? It's a right angle. So if this is the body, okay, this is the body, how is your head placed? Like this. Okay, so that means it's at right angle. Okay, it's at right angle, and that is very, very important for you. Okay, so lies at 90 degree, or you write right angle to the longitudinal axis of your body. Full sentence is given. So I'm just writing to the body. Okay, to the body. Done. Okay, yes, perfect. Okay, fine. Now head. Any Tamilians? Yes, I am. Okay, Yes, so students, a lot of videos are coming. Okay, I think all of you know about the Telugu channel, the Tamil channel, everything, right? So Vidya Utsav, you're going to see all your teachers together. So do not miss it. You will see Shimon sir, you will see Rama ma'am, you will see Kiran sir. So all your Telugu, Tamil, teachers, and as well as your Sankalp team. Okay, Tarun sir, MD sir, everyone you're going to see on Vidya Utsav. So do not miss it. And you will see all of us together, which you wouldn't have seen, right? Where I am there, Rama ma'am is there. Okay, so like that, you will see all your teachers, all your favorite teachers of Vedantu together. So do not miss it. Okay, do not miss it at any cost. Okay, done. Okay, now lies at 90-degree right angle to the body. I'm talking about the head, so I'm not writing head again. Now, very importantly, head is triangular. Okay, head is triangular. You can see how clean and clear that image is. It shows that the head is triangular, right, in shape. Now, students, most important, the head is made up of, okay, head is made up of 6 embryonic segments. 6 embryonic segments. This has come. Okay, this question is important, so make a note of this. Okay, it's very, very important. I've put a star, but still, it is made up of, okay, head is made up of 6 embryonic segments. Yes? 6 embryonic segments. 6 embryonic segments means what? Understand, when it is at a nymph stage, okay, many embryonic segments will be there. All these embryonic segments are fused together to form your head. Okay, fused together to form your head. Okay, clear? Yes, clear. Okay. Okay, so head is made up of 6 embryonic segments. Now, what is present on the head? Okay, on your head, what is there? Ma'am, I have 4 hairs, ma'am. Other than that, what is there? Okay, so in the head of the cockroach, you mainly have to study few things. First is your compound eyes. Okay, first is your compound eyes. Why am I saying so specifically compound eyes? Because eyes are simple or compound eyes. Okay, so any of this can be present. Now, students, second thing what is going to be present is your antennae or antenna. Okay, antenna. And the third thing, the most important, is the mouth parts of the cockroach. Okay, mouth parts of the cockroach. These 3 things are very, very important to you. Now understand, students, when I talk about compound eyes, you should understand that this is more complex. Okay, more complex. So here this compound eyes is made up of at least 2000 ommatidia. Now this 2000 ommatidia means what? 2000 small pictures. So this ultimately gives a mosaic vision. This ultimately gives a mosaic vision. And students, this mosaic vision is there. But, okay, but high sensitivity. High sensitivity. High sensitivity. So that is why they will understand that, okay, Pandu is coming with, chappal from backside. How will the cockroach get to know? It's because of high sensitivity. At the same time, there is anal cirri, which is present in the 10th segment, which will be able to capture the vibrations, right? We walk. So vibrations will be there. With that vibration, the cockroach will get to know, okay, someone is following me. But it does not have your kind of resolution. It does not have Apple, Samsung kind of resolution where it can look at you and be like, wow, what a beautiful face. It cannot tell that, okay? It just knows that, okay, there's a figure, there's some person who is coming, following me. So immediately it will start running. Clear to all of you? Yes. Very nice, okay? Yes. Okay, very nice. High sensitivity, mosaic vision, 2000 ommatidia is very, very important for all of you, okay? Now, when you talk about antenna, students, these antenna also, they are filiform antenna. Now, understand this antenna also is like a sensory organ. It will be able to understand that, do I have any hurdle in front of me? Now, imagine you have an antenna. Okay, you have an antenna and you are walking like this, you will know what is right in front of you. Even if we have eyes, we tend to fall down. But then these cockroaches are not like that. They have antenna and they will be able to sense that, okay, what is right in front of me? Dustbin is there. Okay, this person is coming towards me. They will be able to sense everything. So this acts like a sense organ. And they'll be able to understand if they have any obstruction right in front of them. Okay, so they will be able to sense food. They will be able to sense touch, etc. Okay, etc. Right? Okay. Okay. Yes, now look here, mouth parts, okay? Mouth parts. Now students, mouth parts also, you have to study this very thoroughly because questions can come from this. You start with your upper lip. What is upper lip? Labrum, okay? Labrum, very, very sound. It has a, like a more, what did I tell? Base, no? Labrum, okay? That is going to be your upper lip, okay? Not your upper lip, cockroach upper lip, okay? Upper lip. Labium, okay? Lower lip. Labium, lower lip. Then hypopharynx. What is hypopharynx? Ma'am, what? Ma'am, this should come in digestive system. Why are you teaching here? Tongue. Okay? Tongue. Yes, you can pet a cockroach. Okay? If you want, I will give you the license for it. Okay? I'll give you the license for it. Clear? Yes. Very nice. So, hypopharynx is going to act like the tongue. Then two more people are there. Who are they? Maxilla and mandible. Maxilla and mandible. Again, students, maxilla is also for sense. Okay, it will be able to understand the taste, the smell, that kind of slight sensation. Not like, oh, chicken biryani is coming, button chicken is coming, not like that. But slight sense, slight smell, that kind of taste that they will be able to understand. Maxilla. And also I read it somewhere that maxilla is also used. Maxillary palps are also used in cleaning their eyes and, yes, eyes if I'm not wrong. They are used to clean sorry, eyes. They are used to clean their thoracic legs. Okay, something like that. Okay, I do not know exactly clearly, but yeah, I've read about somewhere that it is used for cleaning something. Okay, right. Now, mandible is used for students chewing and biting, no? So, it is used for chewing. Okay, and making cuts. Now, understand your, the cockroach mouth parts is biting and chewing type. Biting and chewing type. Done? Any doubts so far? You want me to move so you can take a screenshot? Okay, I have moved to one side, okay? Driving license also I'll provide. Whatever license you want, I'll provide, okay? Okay, first you people take license for all of your tongues. All nonsense they ask. Cockroach also will feel hesitated to come to this class. Okay, seeing your doubts. Done? Ma'am, we'll take screenshot, ma'am, we cannot write. Okay. Done. Okay. Now we will go to thorax, okay? Mosaic vision means, imagine 2000 hexagonal structures are there. It's not going to give you a clear vision, but it is going to give you like a blurry effect. Okay, mosaic, if you check the mosaic pattern, you will understand here. It is like a blur. Now, let's say if I want to, blur this pen, how will it look? You will know that there is something with this orange color, but you will not have a clear vision of it. Okay, clear, right? Moonshine, you are going to catch Chennai Express or something. You want me to speed up more than this? I cannot speed up more than this. I am teaching. I am not reading. Okay, I am not here to read NCERT. For that, you can go somewhere else. But I am here to teach. So, I will teach at my pace. Clear? Yes. If you want to speed up and catch an express, please run. Okay, now students, this is the mouth part. Now look here very carefully. This is your labrum, which is going to be the upper lip. All of you understood. Now mandible, it's going to do the grinding, okay, incision, the cutting, okay. All of this is going to be, yeah, like a pixel. Very good, like a pixel, okay. I'm talking about the mosaic vision. And students, hypopharynx, obviously, it's going to provide that saliva, whatever tongue is doing, no, it's kind of going to do the same thing. Now maxilla, very important for all of you to not know. Understand that your maxilla, if you look here, can you see these are the palps? Even maxilla has it, labium has it. So these palps are called as maxillary palps. Okay, what are they called as? Maxillary palps. These are called as maxillary palps. These palps are going to do the job of sensing. Okay, these palps are going to do the job of sensing. Same goes with labium palps. Okay, these will be called as labial palps, these also are going to help with the sensing. Okay, help with the sensing. So these palps are very important for you to understand. These will do the job of sensing. Clear to all of you? Yes. So if question come about your sense organs, you have to include maxillary and labium. I know maxillary palps all of you will remember, but remember lower lip, labium also has palps. This is the mouth parts. Now they can give you any of these parts and they can ask you to identify it. So how are you going to identify it? Remember, 2 legs are there for your lower lip. Okay, 2 legs are there. That means like this 2 legs are there for your lower lip. But your upper lip has one simple structure. Okay, now if you look at mandible, they really look like teeth. Okay, they look like this 3 teeth are there. So you're going to identify like this. If you look at maxillary, understand maxillary is the longest structure. Okay, longest structure. So if you see that, okay, there is like multiple parts, there's a line, there's a hanging below it, you're going to, lock your answer for maxilla. Clear to all of you? So they can give you the structure and they can expect you to identify the structure. So you should be able to identify the structure. Now moving on to the thorax. So head region is clear. What and all was the head? Very importantly, students, it's made up of 6 embryonic segments. These 6 embryonic segments fuse together to form the head. Okay. Head is placed at 90-degree angle or right angle to the body axis. Now other than that, what do we know? We know that head has mainly 3 parts: the mouth parts, eyes and antenna. Eyes is compound eyes. It has 2000 ommatidia, hexagonal ommatidia, which gives a mosaic vision, and it has high sensitivity, low resolution. Okay, you can also write low resolution. I did not add it there. Okay, so if you want, please add here low resolution also. All of you know resolution, no? Because all of you have phones, you will all know resolution. Okay, yes. Here, please add low. Okay, low resolution. So low resolution, high sensitivity. Then about talking about your antenna, it's filiform antenna. They are like, they'll have those part by part. Okay, and these people also are for sensing. They will understand that there is an obstruction, there's a predator or there's a prey, whatever, they will be able to understand with the help of sense. If there is a food particle, they'll be able to understand. Then you come to mouth parts. Mouth parts, you have labrum, that is the upper lip, labium, that is the lower lip. It has 2 tails like this. Okay, remember like that, it has 2 tails. Then you have hypopharynx, which is going to act as a tongue. Then you have mandible, which has like a 3 chitinous, like a teeth-like structure it has, and it has maxilla. Maxilla is the longer structure. Okay, so one is going to be helping it for grinding, incision. One is going to help for sensing. One more is also going to help for sensing. One is going to help for the saliva part. Clear? Now moving on to the thorax region. Students, thorax is very, very important. Again, we are going to draw a cockroach. Okay. Okay, we have to draw. Yes. Okay, this is half of a cockroach. Okay, rest we are not taking, not needed for us. Okay, now look here, students. Yes. What am I drawing? I'm drawing some jointed appendages. So most important thing that you have to remember about your thorax is that your thorax is divided into 3 regions. What are they? What are they? Thorax is divided into 3 regions. First one is going to be called prothorax. Second is called mesothorax. Third is called metathorax. Right, students? Yes. These are the 3 parts of your thorax. Now, ma'am, what is so important about these three thorax? Very important, students. All the 3 will have a pair of legs. Okay, a pair of legs will arise from all these 3 parts. A pair of legs, a pair of legs. Again, jointed appendages, okay? A pair of legs. Now, do these pairs of legs have different names? Yes, of course, they do have different names. What are the different names? If a pair of leg is present in the prothorax, I will call it what? I will not call it Pandu Champano. I'll call it prothoracic leg. Prothoracic leg. Right? Now, if it is present in the mesothorax, ma'am, you're going to call it mesothoracic leg. And if it is in the meta, you're going to call it metathoracic leg. Now comes the second important part. Clear to all of you? This is clear? Now, the second most important part, students, as you can see, this is your pro, this is your meso, this is your meta. Okay, meta. Pro, meso, meta, and you can see this jointed appendages. Now, other than that, what is there? Ma'am, very importantly, you drew the wings, right? I drew the wings, and when I told you that it is clearly mentioned in your NCERT that your first wing arises from where? It arises from the meso. So what will I call those wing? I will call it mesothoracic wing, right? And the second wing that is going to arise from the metathorax. I can call it metathoracic wing. Also, I can call it the hind wing, right? I can call it the hind wing. Clear to all of you? Yes. So, you have to write it here that the mesothorax is going to bear, okay, the mesothorax is going to bear a pair of wings which is called what? Tegmina. I have to sit down and write, I guess. Tegmina or forewings or mesothoracic wing, okay? Tegmina or forewing or mesothoracic wing. 4 is not seen, no? Wait, I'll space it and write a little more. Students, the notes will be better on the PDF, okay? Here, because of the board reflection, some of the things might not look that neat. Okay, don't worry. In the notes, everything will be neat and beautiful. Okay, a pair of wings. Where will you get the notes? Biology by Gopika. Quickly join the Telegram channel if you have not. Okay. Okay. Yes, Meghna is a good student. She's my very old student. Okay. So yeah, tegmina or forewings. Clear to all of you? A pair of wings called as your tegmina or forewings. It's also called as mesothoracic wing. Now, very important question they ask you, students. What is this forewings actually going to do? Do they ultimately have a job, or do they not like a job, okay? Do they have any purpose? Okay, for that purpose you should understand this. Forewings are actually leathery. Okay, they are opaque. They are only used for protection. They are only used for protection. They are not going to do anything else. They are only going to do the job of protection. Ma'am, then flying, who is going to do? Hind wings are going to do the job of flying. Understood? Have you seen a cockroach flying? Have you seen a cockroach flying? Your life will leave, okay? Your soul will leave the body. Okay, if the cockroach flies, then it's gone for all of us, right? Whoever we are, till that we'll have all this, you know, I am Tipu Sultan, I am Rani Lakshmi Bai, everything you will feel like that till then. But the moment the cockroach start flying, we are all gone, okay? We'll all become zero. That's because the cockroach, again, it uses its hind wing. Normally what you see is going to be the forewing which has covered the hind wing. Okay, done. So here, remember, okay, where do I write it, students? Okay, first we'll write about the hind wings. Okay, here also they have a pair of wings called what? Ma'am, hind wings. Okay, they have only one name, that is hind wings, or you can call metathoracic wing. Okay, but mainly they will ask you hind wings, forewings and tegmina. So you stick to the word. So this is the wing that is going to be transparent, which will be used for flight. Okay, which will be used for flight. So this is the one that is actually going to help with the flight. Yes. Okay. Yes, I do fly. Yeah, don't fly, but then. Whichever animals I'm talking about, they'll come to the class. Okay. I don't know, one student is there, I don't know how many accounts he has. He will change name every 1 hour. Okay, I think he's bored of his own name. So yes, next is about tegmina. Okay, tegmina, I'll write it here. Tegmina, see there I've written transparent and it is used for flight. Here I'm going to write they are leathery. They are leathery. They are opaque. Okay, they are leathery. They are opaque and they are not used for flight. Okay, they're not used for flight. Clear? They're not used for flight. Yes. Done? Yes. I'm so famous that cockroach also has come for class. Okay, frog also. Yeah, frog also will come in few minutes. Okay, this is done. Anyone wants to take a screenshot, please take a screenshot. But make sure that after taking screenshot, you once at least look at the screenshot. Okay, or else it will be like one photo frame in your phone. Yes. So, thorax students, prothorax, mesothorax and metathorax. Now here you have 3 segments. No? These are 3 segments. These are 3 segments. Done? Transparent, flight, leathery, opaque, not used for flight. Okay, here also wings are there. Each one, see, a pair will be there. Okay, I have not drawn a pair because I cannot draw the wings then. Okay, yes, clear? Okay, these are your jointed appendages. Okay, jointed appendages. Done, done, or done? Yes, ma'am, done. Okay, yes. Okay, now, next is going to be, okay, thorax we are done. I think I put too many slides for thorax. Students, did we miss anything in thorax? No, right? I'm going to delete this slide, that's why. Okay, we did not miss. Okay, let's go to abdomen. Okay, let's go to abdomen. Here only we'll write abdomen. Okay, I think we should be able to fit it here. Okay, now thorax is done, abdomen is done. I want all of you to look at your NCERT also. I've kept an NCERT here, but I will not be able to look at it every minute. So please open your NCERT and just check if we have missed something. Okay, yes. Abdomen. Okay, abdomen. Now look at abdomen, students. Here you have to study PYQ point of view 2 questions. Okay, 2 questions. What is it about brood pouch and your genital pouch? So when you talk about that here, you should remember the number. Again, remember this abdomen also have 10 segments. How many segments? 10 segments. Now students, here also segments are there. Obviously, terga, sterna, pleura, everything is going to be there. Here in females, tell me all of you, the brood pouch is made up of what? What is boat shaped? Quickly in the chat box. Okay. So here they are telling that in females, the 7th sternum is what? Boat shaped. What shaped? Boat shaped. Okay. Don't write goat shaped, boat shaped. Okay. Boat shaped. They are telling that the 7th sternum with the 8th and the 9th. With the 8th and the 9th sterna is going to form what? Ma'am, it is ultimately going to form the brood pouch. Okay, brood pouch. Okay, done? Yes, very good. Boat shape. It's going to form the brood pouch. Now, they have also told us that anterior to the brood pouch, okay, anterior to the brood pouch, there are some more things that are present. So, to remember that, I made it like this. You remember first GP, then you remember SP, and then you remember CG. Can you remember this? Can you remember GP, okay, GP, SP, and CG? Yeah, remember this, okay? Keep this in your mind in one side. Now I'll tell you what do I mean by it. GP for genital pouch. Always students, it's too difficult to remember, students. So many concepts you will study and go, you will not be able to remember what is anteriorly present to the brood pouch. So remember GP, SP, CG. GP, SP, CG. Okay. Or you can remember Gopika Ma'am. Okay, Gopika Ma'am. So GP you can remember, SP you remember Shreyas sir, and for CG you remember someone. Okay, CG you remember someone. I don't know from C whose name is there. Capto only you can remember if you want. Okay, Capto and Gopika Ma'am. So GP, Gopika Ma'am, SP, Shreyas sir, then C and G you can remember Capto and Gopika Ma'am. So this is the combination. Okay, all this I have to make trick students to make you remember. Not even a trick now. Okay, GP done. What is going to be SP then? What is going to be SP then? Spermathecal. Spermathecal pore. Okay, spermathecal pore. Then what is CG going to be? Collateral gland. If you can remember without this also, no problem, but I felt easy to remember this better, okay, or else usually I tend to forget it, okay. Yes, done, done. Okay, so brood pouch. So anterior to the brood pouch you have GP, SP and CG. Now what about in males? What about in males? All of you tell me in the chat box. Chat box, yes, think of a trick and tell me if you can remember. It will be very, very helpful, okay, very, very helpful. Okay, now students, in male also you have the genital pouch, okay, genital pouch, but the sequence is going to be different, okay, sequence is going to be different. Why the sequence is going to be different? Here we are talking about the 9th and the 10th, okay, 9th and the 10th terga plus 9th sterna, okay, going to make the genital pouch. Now anterior to this, okay, this is in males, anterior to this again some people are present. For that you remember average, okay, remember AVG, we tell no average. AVG means what? Average. So here AVG, you remember A for anus, V for ventral, okay, gonopophysis, gonopophysis. Done. Average, can you remember? Frog also came. First time in class, cockroach and frog I'll be teaching, and I'll have to throw the cockroach and frog out. Okay, tell me. Oh no, I erased the whole thing. Okay, yes, it's here. Tell me, is average, can you remember? So here it is GPSPCG. Here it is average, anus, ventral, genital pore and gonopophysis. Okay, gonopophysis. And this is going to be in male. So 9th, 10th and the 9th. There it is 7th, 8th and 9th. But here what is it? 7th, 8th and 9th. Here 7th, 8th and 9th sterna. Here it is 9th and 10th terga, 9th sterna. Okay, this is a PYQ question. So please make a note of this. Please make a note of this. Clear? Now students, other than this, one more important thing is to do sexual dimorphism. Okay, I told you about anal cirri. Anal cirri is going to be present in the 10th segment. Okay, for both male and female, it is going to be present in the 10th segment. Ma'am, then why did you tell about sexual dimorphism? I am telling about sexual dimorphism because there's extra one more thing present. Okay, sexual dimorphism, students. Here males are the ones who show too much style. Have you seen on road also, if girls are going like this boys will be racing. Why do they do? Because they want to show style. Okay, so sexual dimorphism is shown by males, that is they have anal style. So remember like this, males show style. So males have anal style but females do not have it. Now what about anal cirri? Yes, both of them will have anal cirri in the 10th segment. And this is a sense organ which is going to capture vibrations. So it is important for both the cockroaches, no? It's not like you're going to attack only the male or only the female. So on the 10th segment of the abdomen, anal cirri will be present for both males and females, and they are going to capture vibrations. Done? Done. Can we go to anatomy? Morphology is done. Let me see. Anal style, mushroom gland. Yes, we will come into the mushroom gland. Okay. Yeah, guys, come on. Yeah, make it 150 likes. How difficult it is for you people to click on the like button. Come on. Yes, done. Okay, let's go to the anatomy. Okay, let's go to the anatomy. Mushroom gland, I'll come. Sexual dimorphism, I'll teach the whole thing, then I'll come to sexual dimorphism, okay? Because now if I introduce you to mushroom gland, it will not make some sense, okay? Make some sense. So yeah. Now students, we are talking about anatomy. So morphology means what? Whatever I saw outside, I spoke about everything, okay? I saw the head, I saw the thorax, I saw the abdomen. Again, in abdomen also, I saw a little bit about how it looks inside and all of that, about the brood pouch and genital pouch. Now we are going to talk about anatomy. How does the interior, right? Interior we tell means what? If I take a dissection and look at a cockroach, what is present inside a cockroach? So anatomy, listen to me carefully, do not get distracted, it's very important. We start with digestive system, okay? Now the digestive system is divided into foregut, midgut and hindgut, the entire body, right? In that, your digestive system is divided into foregut, midgut and hindgut. Clear to all of you? Starts from foregut, midgut and hindgut. Now foregut, midgut and hindgut, when I tell you, remember that there's much more to that, okay? Much more to that. That is, students, the foregut starts from where? Obviously, the food has to go through the mouth. From mouth, it will go to esophagus. Mouth, it will go to esophagus through what? Through pharynx. Okay? Through pharynx. Done? Yes, ma'am. Mouth to esophagus through pharynx. Okay? Now, from esophagus, the food is going to go for us where? To the stomach. But they have a similar stomach-like structure, which is called the crop. Okay, a sac-like structure. Again, you can write it here. A sac-like structure. Done? Now, from the crop, okay, from the crop, it is going to another region which is called the gizzard. Lizard, no, gizzard. Okay? Don't write lizard and keep in cockroach, inside cockroach stomach, lizard you will see. Okay, gizzard. Now students, from the term itself, gizzard grinding. You can remember, no, G for G, G, G. Okay, gizzard grinding. Okay, so foregut, you start with the mouth, go to the esophagus to a crop, which is like a sac-like, bag-like structure. Then you go to the gizzard. Okay, this is your foregut for you. Now what about midgut, ma'am? Midgut, you do not have much to study or almost nothing to study about your midgut. But midgut, other term is mesenteron. Okay, mesenteron. Now this is more thinner compared to your hindgut. Okay, hindgut. Now when you talk about hindgut, you talk about ICR, that is ileum, colon and rectum. Okay, ileum, colon and rectum. Clear to all of you? So these are the regions, that is foregut, midgut and hindgut. Now in between these regions also there are some special regions which we will learn about, but understood this much, no? This is easy. Okay, now students, we will just draw the structure because obviously because I know how to draw, not like that, because I want to show you people. Okay, see, look here. So when you draw, you actually learn better, right? So now I am learning better, you are not learning better. So this is a sac-like structure. Okay, starting from esophagus, you have a sac-like structure, which is a bag-like structure. Now, after this bag-like structure, you will see a small, like a triangular structure, which is called your gizzard. This gizzard is also called as proventriculus. What is this gizzard also called as? Proventriculus. Okay. Now, from there, you come a little down, but before that, you have some tubules, which are seen, around 6 to 8 of them. You can ask the cockroach in the chat, he will tell you that if he has it, okay. So 6 to 8 tubules are present. After the tubules, when you come further, you will notice the midgut. You will notice the midgut. Okay, midgut. Done. Now, after the midgut, students, you will see yellow color, many 100 to 150 of the Malpighian tubules. Okay, Malpighian tubules. I am not going to draw 100 to 150 of them. Okay. Now, from there comes a little more wider region. Okay, little more wider region compared to your midgut is going to be a hindgut. Clear? Yes. Now, let's start labeling it to have a better idea of what is going to happen. So, we start from the esophagus. Okay, so let's say from the food has entered. Okay, Yes, esophagus. Then what did I tell you? A sac-like structure, which is the crop, where a very important thing happens. Function can be asked. Storage of food will happen. Storage of food. Okay, storage of food will happen. Done? Clear? Then when you go down further, you have gizzard. Okay, gizzard is going to be there. That is going to do the grinding. Now, one question PYQ can come. What is the other name for gizzard? All if you tell me in the chat, the other name for gizzard is going to be proventriculus. Okay, you people are very slow. Proventriculus. Again, a question could be asked from this. What is the other name for gizzard? Yes, ma'am. Now, after that, students, between the foregut and the midgut. Remember, in cockroach, between all the guts, there's someone to separate them, okay? Between the foregut and the midgut, there is going to be hepatic CK. Hepatic CK, which is around 6 to 8 tubules. Obviously, what are they going to do? Ma'am, they are going to do the digestive secretions. Okay, you can also call it gastric CK. Hepatic CK or gastric CK, very good, proventriculus. Hepatic CK or gastric CK, because they are going to add the secretions, okay, digestive secretions. Now, students, then you come to the midgut. Now, let me tell you one thing, midgut, there is nothing much to study about your midgut. You just know that, okay, there is midgut, okay, or your mesenteron. Now, after the midgut, you see around 100 to 150 yellow color, thread-like structures, which are called your Malpighian tubules. Okay, Malpighian tubules. How many of them? 100 to 150 of them. What type they are? Hair-like, thread-like structures. Okay, Malpighian tubules means what? Ma'am, it is so simple. They'll be associated with secretion, right? Okay, excretion, sorry. Now, Malpighian tubules are separating where? They are separating the midgut and the hindgut. Now, when you come further, students, you will notice that there is the hindgut. Okay, hindgut. Now, hindgut also has 3 parts. So, I am going to erase the hindgut. And I'm going to just label it. So, it starts with the ileum. Okay. Then comes to colon. And then comes to a swollen region called the rectum, through which the undigested or the extra food will get, the undigested food will get excreted out. Is this clear to all of you? So, between the hindgut, okay, between the hindgut and the midgut, okay, so between the hindgut and the midgut, you have Malpighian tubules, okay, Malpighian tubules. And then between the foregut and the midgut, you have hepatic CK. So, this is the partitioning, okay, this is the partitioning that you can remember. Hepatic CK and Malpighian tubules. Now, hepatic CK and Malpighian tubules, students, this box doesn't look good. Okay, Malpighian tubules, remember, hepatic CK can also be called as gastric CK because they are going to do the secretions. Now, Malpighian tubules is going to take up the part of excretion. Okay, secretion, excretion, remember. Now, this is done. Clear to all of you? No doubts, I hope. If you have any doubts, please ask me right now. Okay. Now, students, how do these people do the grinding part, ma'am? Like the gizzard, how does it do the grinding part? If you have a doubt, remember they have 6 chitinous. Okay, 6 chitinous plate. These plates can be called as teeth, which will do the grinding job. Okay, 6 chitinous plates or teeth which will do the grinding job. Okay. Yes. I'll teach about you. Okay, slowly I'll teach. Let me finish one person at a time. Cockroach, let me finish. Okay, this is done. Pharynx is done. Esophagus, this is your entire thing. Now, students, remember, from esophagus, crop, gizzard, you go for, this is all your foregut. Okay, this is going to be a part of the foregut. Between foregut and midgut, you have your hepatic CK, which is going to be separated. Now, remember, hepatic CK also has another term, which is called as digestive CK. Okay. Now, after that, you have Malpighian tubules. Then you have ileum, colon, and rectum. Rectum through which the waste material will come to the anus. Okay. Yes. Yes. If I wear the if I wear glasses like my thumbnail, then who will come and write, students? I will not be able to see anything. Okay. Now, students, pathway of the food, same thing I'm going to write here. Mouth, pharynx, esophagus, crop is going to be using it for storing, okay? Gizzard, grinding. Between gizzard and crop, I'll tell you, okay? Then from gizzard, where will it go? To the midgut. From midgut, it will go to the hindgut. In the hindgut, exactly where? To the ileum, then to the colon, then ultimately to the rectum, rectum to the anus. Okay. Now, here, remember this entire portion is going to be your foregut. Okay. Up to here, foregut. So, between foregut and midgut, what do you have? Ma'am, obviously I know, ma'am, it has hepatic CK. 6 to 8 in number, and they're going to add the digestive juices. Done. I'm writing as much as possible for you people so that it doesn't, it will be stuck in your head, okay, for a long time. Then here between these people, Malpighian tubules. How many? 100 to 150. Okay, 100 to 150. Now, ileum, colon, rectum, you already know these people are the part of the, okay, hindgut. So, between hindgut and the midgut, you have Malpighian tubules. Done? Clear? Pathway of the food? Perfect? No doubts, right? Okay. Moving forward, the circulatory system. Now, students, when I talk about the circulatory system, it's all about this diagram. Okay, but I'll come to the diagram slowly. I will just tell you a general idea of the circulatory system. Okay, general of the circulatory system. What is there in the circulatory system of cockroach? Understand that they have 13 muscularly long chambered heart. Okay, they have 13 muscularly long, which are present in the mid dorsal of the thorax and abdomen. They have chambers. Clear to all of you? Yes, chambers. Now, these hearts also have alary muscles, okay? These chambers will be caught on by alary muscles, which are going to help in the relaxation and the contraction. Now, 13 chambers are there, but only 12 alary muscles are there. They have small pores, okay? This entire the circulatory system has small pores or openings called as ostia, like that you have studied in porifera. Ostia, small pores. Through the ostia, the blood will enter in. They have open circulatory system. Blood will enter, go all the way, and there is also head sinuses. Clear? Head sinuses. So, it will travel, and on the starting region, they have an anterior aorta, a main anterior aorta. This is your whole heart, okay? Yes. Now, look here. Okay. Now, look here. Circulatory system, what did I tell you? These people have open circulatory system. Open circulatory system. Okay, open circulatory system. Now, students, open circulatory system means what? Blood is going to flow through what? Sinuses or spaces. Okay, sinuses or spaces. Done? These spaces will be there. Now, other than that, what do you know? You know that these people, when you have stamped a cockroach, have you seen red blood coming out? No, you will be freaked out, right? So, it's not red blood, students. It is white or colorless, we can write, not even white. Colorless, right? They have colorless blood. Why? I don't know why the system is making so much noise. Okay, let's pray that, students, this does not go. Okay, colorless blood, which has no hemoglobin. Okay, no hemoglobin, and this doesn't have hemoglobin, so this blood I will call it as what? Hemolymph. Okay, and this whole thing will be called as hemocoel. Okay, hemocoel. Students, they have hemocyte cells, okay, which are going to do phagocytosis nature. Okay, hemocyte cells also are there. So, this colorless blood is there, no hemoglobin, hemolymph, hemocoel. Obviously, these people are going to run through spaces, and these obviously it's going to bathe the organs, right? It's not going through capillaries, it's not going through proper tube system. Imagine water is poured everywhere. Everyone is going to get, okay, everyone is going to be wet because the water has, like, you know, just broken. Okay, just coming, it's not coming through pipe. Okay, it's just coming like shower continuously. Now here also same thing, these hemolymph, okay, these hemocoel, all of these are going to flow through spaces. Now students, when I talk about the heart, okay, when I talk about the heart, these are neurogenic. That means what? It is in control of the nerve impulses. Okay, heart is going to be 13 chambered. Heart is going to be 13 chambered heart. Correct, ma'am? 13 chambered heart. Other than 13 chambered heart, what did I tell you? There are 12 alveolar muscles. Now, if you ask me the function of muscles, I told you these people are going to help with contraction and relaxation. Contraction and relaxation. Contraction and relaxation. Okay, these alveolar muscles are going to help in contraction and relaxation. Now students, I told you there is a main, okay, main region, okay, which is called the anterior aorta. Anterior aorta. Now what did I tell you about the heart? It is a muscular, elongated, okay, structure or chamber present in the mid dorsal line. Okay, mid dorsal line of your thorax and your abdomen. Done. Anterior aorta is there. Now, other than that, how does the blood flow happen, students? Remember, it starts with an ostia. Through an ostia, the blood would have entered. It will get into the chambers. Okay, it will go into the chambers. From the chambers, it will go into the head. We call it head as sinuses, that is spaces in the head. Okay, from there again, it will come back down. Okay, it will come down. From down, again, it will go back to the ostia. So like this, it will continue. So it enters like this, it goes like this, it comes like this, it comes like this. Okay, like that. Yes. Okay, done. Done. This is, so here, look at the diagram, students. This is the diagram given in your NCERT. Okay, diagram given in your NCERT. You can see anterior aorta is there. Okay, alveolar muscles are there. Chambers are there. Okay, chambers of the heart is there. How many chambers are there? 13 are there. But if you count the alveolar muscles, only 12 are there, right? You count it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because the last one does not have the alveolar muscle according to the diagram. Okay, last one does not have alveolar muscle according to the diagram. Now, this is the anterior aorta, the most important aorta. Now, students, remember, like this ostia, small openings will be there. Through that, they will enter, go up all the way. It will go to the head sinuses, and again, it will come down. So, this will continue as a loop. Okay, to continue as a loop. Now here see the fat bodies, okay, which you will study in your this. Can you see the dorsal vessel? Okay, you can see one line. Can you see one line in the middle? This is how it looks in the cockroach. This is how it looks in the cockroach. Circulatory system is clear? Circulatory system is clear? Yes? Students, some slides went missing. Okay, no problem. Let me just see if I have those slides. Okay, I think some while importing or something it went. Okay, it's a bad thing. Okay, no problem. I will teach you otherwise. Okay, no issues. We will be able to do that. Okay, yes. I want to tell you people one more thing here in the heart thing only. Okay, here students, where's the heart? Yeah. Here, please add that the first 3 chambers, right? The first 3 chambers out of the 13 chambers, first 3, that is first, second and the third chamber is your present in the thoracic segment. Okay, present in the thoracic segment. Okay, then the next 10 of them, okay, 10 chambers are going to be present in the abdomen. Okay, abdominal segment. Done. So this much you remember. First 3 are going to be in the thoracic segment. Okay, and the next 10 chambers are going to be in the abdomen. Okay, next chambers are going to be in your abdomen. Done, all of you? Pakka? Yes. My blood transport everything except oxygen. Okay. Yes. Clear? This is clear. So abdomen chambers are clear. Okay, we missed some slides, students, like I think while exporting something it happened. Okay, no problem, we will learn it still. Respiration, that is your respiratory system. Okay, respiratory system. See, this is the good thing, that if you know the diagrams, you do not need PPT. Okay, now respiratory system, I'm going to draw it for all of you. Okay, to make you understand. It is very simple. Okay, all the systems are very simple. Just remember, cockroach is actually very easy. Frog is also very, very easy. Okay, it's not that hard. Okay, it might look like someone's hand, but it is not someone's hand. Okay, it's not someone's hand. Just give me 1 minute until I shade it little so I can show you the branches. Oh no. How do I do it just inside this? Oh no. Any idea, students, why this is happening? Maybe I don't know. Okay, yes. So no problem. We will show the chambers otherwise. Okay, otherwise. Yes. So look here. Now what I have drawn is your respiratory system. Now I will show you exactly how these tracheoles look like. It might look like a ghost hand, but it is not. Okay, it's not. Just do me one help, all of you. Just look at NCERT and tell me in case I missed something. Okay, because I missed some of the PPTs. Okay, so I do not have the diagrams also with me. So that's why if I go to do that, it will take time. So that's why let's just continue. The diagram part, everything I'll teach you. Just let me know in case something, small things, something we miss. Okay, done. So this is what I've drawn is your respiratory system. Okay, okay, respiratory system. Now understand, this one that you're seeing is your tracheal system. Okay, tracheal tubes also you can tell. This tracheal tube, students, branches, subdivides into what? Okay, tracheoles. This is your tracheoles, which look like a ghost hand, no? These are your tracheoles. Okay, this I've taught you before also. Now in respiratory system in cockroach, they are talking about mainly spiracles. They're telling that there are small openings present on the lateral side of the cockroach, small holes that are present on the lateral side of the cockroach, which are called as spiracles, and those spiracles are controlled by spinsters. Okay, spinsters, correct? So here, remember that they're telling that your entire respiration is mainly focused on the presence of spiracles. How many spiracles, students? 10 spiracles. Okay, 10 of them which are present in the 10 segments. Okay, spiracles, and these spiracles are actually small holes present in the lateral side of the body. Okay, lateral side of the body. Clear to all of you? Now, this spiracle, so imagine there's a hole. Okay, there's a small, like there are 10 holes here. Okay, no, nothing, no one is there to control. Then the air entering inside, that means for diffusion to happen, we should definitely regulate it. So here what will happen, students? These spiracles, okay, are regulated. We can say regulated, controlled, okay, regulated by spinsters. And you have studied about spinsters before in your excretion chapter, which will help in the opening and closing. Okay, so spinsters are present. Correct? Spinsters are present, so it is regulated by with the help of spinsters. Done? Okay, spinsters. Done. Spinsters, regulated by spinsters. So the opening and closing will be taken care by them. Now one more thing that you have to remember, in this tracheal tubes and tracheoles, diffusion, the exchange of gases is going to happen with the help of diffusion. Okay, very important. Exchange will happen with the help of diffusion. Clear? No doubts in this? Pakka? Okay. Now, again here also, students, whenever we talk about the 10, okay, 10 numbers, always ask me that, ma'am, which is thoracic segment, which is abdominal segment, okay? The first two, the first and the second, okay, spiracles are going to be present in the thoracic. Okay, the rest 8 are going to be present abdomen. Okay, in the abdomen. Clear? First two, thoracic. First two, thoracic. Restate abdomen. Okay, restate abdomen. So spivacles are small holes which are present on the lateral side. These lateral sides, they're regulated with the help of sphincters. Okay, and these are your tracheal tubes. Now students, remember your tracheal tubes will have like this. Okay, like this segments. Okay, like this segments will be there, and then the tracheoles will be subdivided into tracheoles. Done? Okay, very good. Okay, very good. So okay, respiration done. Now next is excretion. Excretion, we already know the major portion. Yes ma'am, we already know about the Malpighian tubules, but still we have some more portion to study. That is excretion in cockroach. First of all, tell me what kind of organism these people are. All of you in the chat box. What kind of organism these people are? Come on. Quickly tell me what kind of organism these people are. Quickly. Very good. Uricotellic organisms. Ma'am, these people secrete out uric acid. So, obviously, they are uricotellic, ma'am. Right? They secrete out uric acid. So, these people are going to be uricotellic organisms. Okay? Uricotellic organisms. Now, what do I mean by uricotellic organism? Ma'am, you told me that they are going to give out uric acid. Yes, agreed. But what are they going to do actually? They are going to take in the nitrogenous waste. They are going to take in the nitrogenous waste and convert it. Okay, important. They are going to convert it to uric acid. That's why we call them uricotellic organisms. Okay, uricotellic organisms. Yes, definitely. I'll give you a break. Don't worry. So, nitrogenous waste will get, nitrogenous waste will be taken and it will be converted to uric acid, and that is why I call it uricotellic organism. Now, who is going to do the excretion? Definitely, the excretion is going to be done by none other than your Malpighian tubules. And where was Malpighian tubules present, students? Between the foregut and midgut, or between the midgut and hindgut? Come on, tell me in the chats. All of you. Come on, your first question. Yes. Who is this? If you can teach, then you teach in the chat box. I will go. I'll go home. Okay? I'll go home. You teach in the chat box. Tell me. Students, we haven't reached the target. Huh? Why so? Who are the people, who are the kanjus who are not liking the video? Come on. So much effort, so much hard work, and one like you people can't give. Huh? Tell me. Yes, very good. No, wrong. Malpighian tubules. You people are telling me answer for hepatic CK. 1 mark gone. -5. Come on. One person tells, other person copy paste. Doesn't even think. Here, what are you people telling? Should I go and teach back digestive system? Mid and 4. Your stomach is like this, sir. Cockroach stomach is like this for you people. Okay, mid and 4 will come like this, sir. Yes, only Meghana is right. Mid and hindgut. Okay, Malpighian tubules are present. I told you so many times, listen to the class. You people are making cockroach soup and sitting. Between midgut and hindgut. And what are they going to do? Obviously, they are going to do the excretion part. Right? They are going to do the excretion. Now, everyone will tell. Everyone will tell the answer. One person has to tell, the next person will already be ready. Okay? Now, students, remember these Malpighian tubules will be lined by glandula. I taught you glandular in animal tissues. Okay? Those who haven't watched the lecture, quickly go and watch that lecture after this class. Okay? And ciliated epithelium. You know the use of glandular and you know the use of ciliated. Glandular will be used for, obviously, to do the secretions. Okay, secretions. That is a modification that they have taken. And Ciliated will be doing the job of what? Movement. Okay, movement. Yes. Done? Yes. I'm very upset with your answers, okay? I'm very, very upset with your answers. People are telling foregut and midgut and... Okay, now students, there are some additional structures. Okay, there are some additional structures which are going to also help in excretion, which is important for all of you. Okay, important for all of you. Now understand that even if it is present in the summary, the question can come. It is still in a part of NCERT. So please read the summary. I'll tell you an example of that. Your frog. It's called Indian bulldog, right? That name is not mentioned in your NCERT, but it is mentioned in your, sorry, it's not mentioned in your chapter, it's mentioned in the summary. So from there also question can come. So make sure that you study the summary as well. Additional structure, students, there is fat bodies which are going to be present underlying the skin, okay, like below, lies below the skin. Then you have nephrocytes, and last you have your uricose gland, which has the long tubules. That means these long tubules are present in your mushroom gland. Okay, long tubules which are actually present in your mushroom gland. So uricose gland is, again we can tell, mushroom gland. Okay, long tubules of the mushroom gland is your uricose gland. Actually, mushroom gland is made up of long tubules, short tubules and seminal vesicle all together. So you can write that uricose gland is there, which is the long tubules. Mushroom gland has long tubules, small tubules, short tubules, as well as your seminal vesicle. Is this clear to all of you? Look here, excretion, it is uricotelic organism. That means it will absorb the nitrogenous waste and it will convert it to uric acid. Okay. Now, the main excretory structure is going to be a Malpighian tubules. How many of them will be present? 100 to 150 of them will be present, which are yellow color thread-like structure. Right, yellow thread-like. Okay, yellow thread-like structure. Now, students, it is present between the mid-gut and the hind-gut. Between the foregut and the midgut, you have hepatic CK. Listen to me carefully, okay? Now, excretion, it's lined, this Malpighian tubules are lined by glandular and ciliated epithelium, okay? They're lined by glandular with help with movement, okay? Now, students, as I told you, additional structures are there, like your fat bodies, nephrocytes and uricose gland. Now, remember that your additional body, is there a lag? Oh yeah, it got skipped, no? That's why I told you people, we can pray that nothing happens because this is making so much sound. Okay, this entire system is making a lot of sound. So that's why, yeah. Friends, there's a board cross. Is it cross? Wait. No lag, but for me also it showed little skipped. No lag, huh? Okay, okay. Yes, okay. Nothing. Okay, fine. Then I think even mine just showed like that. Okay, look here, students. Now, additional structures are there which are called fat bodies, nephrocytes and uricose gland. Now, mushroom gland is present in male or female? Mushroom gland is only present in male. So, obviously, uricose gland also will be only present in male. Okay, uricose gland also will only be present in male. Clear to all of you? Yes. Now, this is your excretion. Next is nervous system. All the slides got skipped, okay? All the slides got, I don't know, deleted or something happened. So, nervous system. Everything is very easy, students. After this only we have reproductive system. So, there's nothing to worry about. Look here, nervous system. Nervous system of cockroach is not obviously well developed system. But again, they have ganglias, okay? They have like many cell bodies coming together. So, they have some ganglias, correct? So, here understand that esophagus is there. If something is above esophagus, what will I use the word? I will use the word supraesophagus, right? I will use the word supraesophagus. So, here also understand that if it's above the esophagus, there is supraesophagus ganglion. This supraesophagus ganglion will act as the brain. Will act as whom? It will act as the brain. Got it? Supraesophagus, okay, esophagus, yeah, ganglion will act as the brain. No problem, no? Okay, very good. Now, this supraesophagus ganglion, students, it is going to supply nerves to the antenna and the eye. Okay, sorry, antenna and eyes, because it is present in the head region, right? It's present in the head region. So obviously I will give, okay, I will be able to give the supply to the antenna as well as to the eyes. It makes sense, no? So supraesophageal ganglion. Why am I calling it supra? Because it's above. Then students, there is subesophageal ganglion as well. Okay, there is sub. That means it will be below the esophagus. Subesophageal ganglion is also present, which is again below the esophagus. Okay, below the esophagus. Done? Yes. Ma'am, now we can start. We get 540 to 550. Now if you start, if you already know something, yes, possible. If not, very difficult. Okay? If not, very difficult. Okay. Yes. Now students, this too is done. Now remember that these people, if heart is present, it is going to be in the dorsal. Okay, ours is ventral, but theirs is going to be dorsal. Now here same thing happens with the nervous system also. There are series of segmented ganglions which are attached by longitudinal nerves. Okay, they are attached by longitudinal nerves. So these people, okay, these people will have series of segmented okay, ganglias which will be attached, okay, which will be attached, or you can use the word connected, okay, by longitudinal nerves. Please open your NCERT and see the diagram. Okay, by longitudinal nerves. Clear? Yes? Easy? Bio you can score. If you know biology, you can score good marks in biology. Physics and chemistry. Physics and chemistry, who will do then? You have to do both, no? You have to get marks for both. Yes. Okay. Here you can, that's why students, I told you, attached by longitudinal nerves, or you can write connects. Okay, connects. Longitudinal connectives. Yes. This is your nervous system. Now remember, these people are all dorsal. Even when you talk about your heart also, remember, those people are dorsal. Okay, they are present in the dorsal region, unlike ours. Okay, and ours is hollow. These people will be solid. Okay. Okay, you know the difference between chordates and non-chordates. No, same thing I'm telling. Okay, same thing I'm telling. Here, dorsal region, solid it will be. Ours is hollow because it has to run. Vertebral column has to run. Okay, sorry, spinal cord has to run. Here it is dorsal region and solid. Clear? Any doubts? Can we go to reproduction? Yes, put some fire emojis, all of you tell me. Students, something and all has happened here. Oh no. Just give me a minute. Something has happened. Everything got mixed up. Oh no. So just give me a minute. I will just, okay, we will go for a small break. I will just fix this PPT. Okay, so many things got deleted. Okay, so many things got deleted, or else I can teach and I can show NCERT from here. Let me just try that. Okay, I can do that also. I don't know if cockroach will be there. Okay, let's just see if we can get the NCERT for me to just show the diagram. Okay, because that also got deleted. Frog is there. Cockroach is not there, I guess. No, this is the new NCERT, no? This is the new NCERT. I don't know what happened. This is the problem. We won't get the NCERT also. This is also new NCERT. Okay, students, I think we will have to call for a break. Animals. Something has happened, okay? Let's see if we have Vedantu's notes photo. Okay, this is there, frog is there. Okay, I just want the reproductive system to show you people. See, students, you can download these notes. So good there. No, it's not there. Okay, we will have to call for a break, okay, until I finish this, okay, because here the slides are missing. Reproductive system, I cannot teach you people without the diagram, okay. What's the time now? 10, okay. Students, this is just to fix this, okay. Just give me 5 minutes, I'll come back, okay. Okay, yes. I think I will need 10 minutes. Okay, 10 minutes. After that, after I finish reproduction, I'll give you a proper break. Okay, this will be later. Not there, okay? Yes, it's only frog is there. So that's the issue. If you want a proper break, I can give you a proper break. Okay, and then I will just rectify this issue. So maybe we can take a 5 minutes break. Okay, I'll rectify this issue and come. Just give me 5 minutes. Yes, students, I have fixed the issue. Okay. Ready? We are left with only reproduction in cockroach. After that, we'll go to frog. Okay. So we will start. So reproductive system, again, male and female obviously is going to be different, right? Sexual dimorphism is there. Other than that, male and female reproductive system is going to be different, right? In male, things that happen today. Okay. Oh. I think this frog cursed in the chat box that okay, cockroach should not be completed. So many things are happening. Okay, yes. So students, here again, like how we study our male and female reproductive system. Okay, here also it is going to have a pair of testes. Okay, a pair of testes. And remember, this testis is going to be tri-lobed. Okay, tri-lobed. Tri-lobed means what? Like this one lobe is there, like this one lobe is there, and like this one lobe is there. So it is kind of like tri-lobed, right? 3 lobes are there. So it is tri-lobed structure, okay? Yes. So a pair of testes is there. Then from there, students, vasa deferens is the ejaculatory duct is there. That is a continuation, okay? But other than that, most importantly, you have mushroom gland. Okay, mushroom gland. Now, why I am talking about mushroom gland very importantly is because mushroom gland is made up of long tubules. Okay, mushroom gland entirely is made up of long tubules, short tubules, and seminal vesicle. I already told you this, no? So, short tubules and seminal vesicles are going to be right behind it. Okay, and what is the job of seminal vesicles? All of you tell me in the chat box. This is a PYQ question. What is the function of seminal vesicle? Okay, tell me, what is the function of seminal vesicle? Quickly in the chats. Quickly in the chats. Yes. And I'll tell you the function of all of these. Okay, I'll tell you the function of all of these. Okay, I'll draw this to one side by the time you people tell. Okay, like this tri-lobed structure. Yes, quickly, come on. Students, sense organ also is there. Sense organ I have taught you, but then again I will write one line about it. Okay. No one is telling the answer. Fast, type fast. See, these long tubules, okay, are going to do the job of the innermost layer. You know that there is a spermatophore. That means like a packet of sperm. So in that packet of sperm, the innermost layer will be made by your, okay, long tubules. Okay, innermost layer. That is also long tubules. We tell it as your uricose gland. Okay, uricose gland. Seminal vesicle, S for seminal, S for storage. It does the storage of sperm. It does the storage of sperm. Got it? Now, again on the mushroom gland, there is also one more gland called as the phallic gland. Okay, phallic gland. I'll just teach you whatever is very specific. After that, we will read through NCERT and learn it. Okay, yes. Phallic gland, students, it will form, okay, important, it will form the outermost layer. Okay, outermost layer of what? Packet of sperm. What is packet of sperm called? All of you tell me in this chat box. Spermatophore. Okay, did I tell by mistake spermatical? Okay, by mistake did I tell? If you just corrected. Okay, spermatophore. Spermatophore. Innermost layer is made by long tubules. Outermost layer is made by your phallic gland. Okay, phallic gland. Now students, this testis, what is the question could be asked? They will ask you the segment at which this is present. It is present between the 4th to the 6th segment. Okay, 4th to the 6th segment. This could be asked as a question. They can ask you, where is mushroom gland present? Do anyone know where is mushroom gland present? Anyone? If it is present from 4th to 6th, then it will be present from 6th to 7th abdominal segment. Okay, these two numbers you have to remember very carefully. Now in the testis, what is going to happen? Obviously ma'am, sperm formation will happen. Students, after the sperm is formed, it will go through a tubular structure called as vasa deferens. Okay, vas deferens. Are we near to the target? From the vas deferens, it will be taken to the ejaculatory duct. Okay, ejaculatory duct, and here is where your seminal vesicles will come into place through the seminal vesicles. Okay, clear? Yes. How much are we on target? Who can tell that quickly? Who can tell that? Where are we on the target? It is 182. Oh, yes. Okay. Now, ejaculatory duct, finally it will go to the male gonophore. Okay, this is the way that the sperm is going to go. Male gonophore. Okay, so whatever is major chunk of it, I have told you people, like phallic gland, mushroom gland, pair of testes, I have told you. Now the other part of it, which is already mentioned in your NCERT, we will see. Okay, what is mentioned in your NCERT, we will see. Now look at the diagram here to have a better understanding, students. Testis. Look at the testis, how they are tri-lobed. Can you see one lobe, two lobe, three lobe? They are tri-lobed structure. Okay, tri-lobed structure present from the 4th to the 6th segment. Present from the 4th to the 6th segment. Then comes phallic gland. What is phallic gland going to do? It is going to make the outermost layer of the spermatophore. Right? The packet of sperm. Sperm is not gone one by one. A packet of sperm will go, and that packet has to be packed. Packet means what? Packed, no? So the outermost layer is going to be made by the phallic gland. Small tubules are there, long tubules are there. Together, they will help in the formation of the mushroom gland. Okay, this is only present in male. Seminal vesicle is there. Yes, ma'am, it is going to do the storage. It is going to do the storage. Vas deferens is going to do the job of carrying the sperm. From the testis is going to carry the sperm, vas deferens, bring it to the ejaculatory duct, and then the ejaculatory duct will give it to the male gonophore. Okay. Yes, from vas deferens it will come to the ejaculatory duct. So can you see? These are tube-like structures. Okay, tube-like structures. And students, you have phallomeres, right ventral and left phallomeres. These are actually chitinous asymmetrical structures. Okay. Asymmetrical chitinous structures. Chitinous structures. Okay, they will do the protection. They will do the protection. Whoa, yeah, exactly. Cockroaches don't use phone, which is now students, anal cirri, you already know it is present in both male and female. They are going to capture the vibrations. Okay, caudal style, that is your anal style. Another word for caudal style is your anal style. Don't get confused if you see this in the exam. That is, the style word is only there in your male cockroach. Okay, then students, pseudopenis, again this is pseudo, that means false. It's not going to do any job. Then you have titillators. Titillators are actually going to help in opening the genital pouch in the female, so that sperm can be gone, sperm can be during copulation. Okay, so that is the job of these people. Any doubts in this diagram? If you have no doubts, please put thumbs up in the chat box quickly. If you have any doubts, do you have any doubts? If you don't have any doubts, put thumbs up in the chat box so we can do the female. Okay, we can do the female once we look into the NCERT of male. Okay, once we look into the NCERT of male. See, cockroaches are dioecious. Okay, both sexes have well developed reproductive organ. Male reproductive system consists of a pair of testes, one lying on each lateral side in the 4th and the 6th abdominal segment. Okay, 6th, 4th and the 6th abdominal segment. Okay, again revision we are doing. Okay, from each testis, testis, what is coming? Two thread-like structures are coming, which are called your vas deferens. Okay, from each testis arises a thin vas deferens which open into the ejaculatory duct. Through what I told you? Through the seminal vesicle, because sperm is going to be stored in the seminal vesicle. The ejaculatory duct will then open into what? Male gonophore. So I have read NCERT and I have made notes. Okay, I have not looked somewhere and made note. I have read NCERT. So these three terms I have already given you. Situated ventral to the anus. A characteristic mushroom gland is present, which is present in the 6th and the 7th abdominal segment. Okay, so we will do it in a different color. so that you understand that it is different topic. Okay, 6th and the 7th, you have the mushroom gland. Done. Which functions as an accessory reproductive gland. The external genitalia are present by male gonopophyses or phallomeres, which are chitinous asymmetrical structures, okay, surrounding the male gonophore, like a protection they will do. Okay, the sperms are stored in the seminal vesicle, are glued together in the form of bundles. What did I tell you the bundles name were? No dark color, students. Yeah, the bundles called spermatophores. So understand that sperms are not going as individuals, they are going as a packet, and they are going to be discharged during copulation. Done? Any doubts? Easy, no? Very easy, no? Right, now we will go to female. Now students, female here, we will start with the ovary. Okay, ovary is there? Yes ma'am, 2 ovaries are there. What is the location of ovary? It is from the 2nd to the 6th. There it was 4 to 6. Here it is 2 to 6. That means it's longer. Okay. Now, in each ovary, there is going to be 8 ovarian tubules. What is going to be there, students? 8 ovarian tubules are going to be there. And where is the ovarian tubules? Can you see here? These black color structures are ovarian tubules. Each ovarian tubules will have 1 matured egg. Each ovarian tubules will have 1 matured egg, which is ready to get fertilized. No? So like that, how much each of them? This will give 8, this will give 8. Okay, total 16. Now again, 14 to 16, it will vary. Now students, both of the ovaries open into small openings. Can you see? Small openings called as the oviduct. Both the ovaries are going to have small openings which are called oviduct. Both the oviduct will come and open like this. This is 2 tubes. They are going to come and open into a common spot. This common spot is called what? Vagina. Okay, or common oviduct. This was a PYQ. So make a note. This was a PYQ. So make a note. Okay. Now, students, below, we already studied this. GP, SP and CG, collateral gland. So, anterior to the genital pouch, what was present? They told me brood pouch. What was present? They told me collateral gland was present. This collateral gland, just like your phallic gland, is going to help in the layer formation of the 𝐂𝐡𝐞𝐤 case. Okay, 𝐂𝐡𝐞𝐤 case. That is, remember the egg of the cockroach? It will look something like this. This case is made by your collateral gland. Okay, this case is made by your collateral gland. Yes, very good. Now, when you come down, collateral gland's job is understood. Here, if you see students, first time in a female, you will see the word sperm. Spermatheca. That means what would be its job? To collect the packet of sperm. That is, to collect the spermatophore. To collect the spermatophore. Spermatheca word is there. Okay, to collect the spermatophore, spermatheca will be there. Then you see genital chamber and vestibulum. Genital chamber plus vestibulum is together called the genital pouch. Okay, the brood pouch which is made up of your 7th, 8th and the 9th sterna. So, genital pouch. Here, your 𝐂𝐡𝐞𝐤 will be there. Can you see like this finger-like things? Inside this 𝐂𝐡𝐞𝐤 will be there. And this 𝐂𝐡𝐞𝐤 will be only released when there is moist or food resources. Okay, food resources. Any doubts in this? Any doubts in this? Anything you want me to write? Anything you want me to write? See, the female reproductive system consists of 2 large ovaries lying laterally in the 2nd and the 6th abdominal segments. Okay, each ovary is formed by a group of 8 ovarian tubules or ovarioles. Okay, ovarioles, containing a chain of developing ova. So inside that there will be a chain of ova. Only one will be matured, but the rest, everything cannot mature and come out. No. Okay, one will be matured and it will be coming out. Okay. Now develop oviducts of each. Okay, oviducts of each unite into a single median oviduct, also called as vagina. Now I'll tell you where you people will go wrong. Students, they will give you labeling of this. I do not want to erase this. Okay, let's just make a duplicate copy of this. Okay, look here. Let's say students, I erase this whole thing and they have given this for your examination. Now, why a student would get confused with this is because the teacher will hide this. Okay. Now, since you people studied, Now present, okay, you remember this. But a student who is like, you know, has just scanned through the diagram will not be able to understand what is 1, will not be able to understand 2. Or let's take another example. There might be scenarios where they also hide ovary. Now student will automatically go do a mistake. Why? Because the student will mark this as oviduct, mark this as spermatheca. Okay, spermatheca, because nothing will be there. No, only these two will be there. So that's why I'm telling you, don't make a mistake. Even though first one is oviduct, you can write this as common oviduct or you write it as vagina. Okay, clear to all of you? Clear to all of you? This is where a student would go wrong. So please make a note of this. Now, moving forward, a pair of spermatheca is present. So their mushroom gland was present in the 6th segment. Here spermatheca is going to be present, who's going to take the spermatophore from the male cockroach. Okay. So here 6th segment, which opens into the genital chamber, you will have a pair of spermatheca. A pair of spermatheca. Sperms are transferred through the spermatophores. Their fertilized egg are encapsed in a capsule. That capsule's outer layer is going to be made by who? Collateral gland. Okay. Collateral gland called as ootheca. Okay. Ootheca. This ootheca is a dark reddish to brown. All of you would have seen cockroach, you know, the egg lying around, no? And about 8 mm long. Okay, 8 mm long. They are dropped usually in suitable places, as I told you, where there is humidity and where there is food resources. Okay. Now, as I told you, students, each ovarian tubule, if they give one matured egg, it will give you 16 eggs. Okay. Now, that 16 eggs will be fertilized. Now, it's not necessary all the time 16 comes. Sometimes can be 14, sometimes can be 16. So, one female cockroach can give up to 140 to 160 eggs. Okay. Because in each ootheca, there will be 10 segments. Like this. Okay. I've sent you once photo on Telegram channel. When I went to one of the college, I noticed cockroach egg and I took from there and came. Okay, people was thinking that I came for some specimen collection. Okay, I was sitting there and taking video. Okay, so 10 segments are there. So that means 14 into 10, 140. Okay. Same way, it can go up to 160. So, 140 to 160 eggs. Okay. Now, students, they develop, the development of Periplaneta americana is plurometabolous. That means nymph stages are formed. It's not directly like adult larva. It's not like that. Every cockroach that you see is a nymph. They will do continuous shedding. Shedding means what? Have you seen? Okay. Snakes and all do shedding. Have you seen? It will be like a white color cast. Okay, like that also these people also do shedding. If you observe very closely to a cockroach or when you're cleaning your kitchen, you will notice white color transparent layers. Those are actually shedding or molting. Okay, so like that 13 nymph stages will be there. Okay, 13 nymph stages will be there, meaning that there is a development through nymphal stages. The nymphs look very much like adult. The one that you're seeing now is a nymph, but it looks similar like an adult, right? Now the nymph grows by molting around 13 times. Okay, molting around 13 times to reach the adult form and the next to the last nymphal stage. Now everyone does not have wings. That is why you people are very confident while killing a cockroach. If all the cockroaches, all the nymph stages had wings, then it would fly. Right, like mosquito and all, if it was able to fly, every cockroach would fly. Now here what will happen, students? Here you understand only the last second one will have a wing pad to keep the wings. So only the adult one will actually have the wings. That is why those big cockroaches fly. Okay, wing pads, but only adult cockroaches have wings. I am very smart. When I am seeing a small cockroach, I'll hit with my hand or leg. But if I see a big cockroach, I'll take one stick and then I'll first push it that side. Okay, then I will throw something. Then only I will do it, because if it flies and sits on my head or anywhere near my body, I will be the first one to shout. Okay, but I have done dissection. I have caught these adult cockroaches for dissection. We had in MSc dissections. Okay, so one of my sirs were there and he was doing the dissection. So we usually place the cockroach on a wooden bar and we like this we put all the pins. Okay, those what do you call that? Yeah, paper pins. Like that paper pins we put everywhere, and on the legs, on the wings, on the antenna we put, and then we will use water. Okay, we will use water. Okay, yeah. So, so what will happen? We put water and we continuously clean the hemolymph. Then only we will be able to see the crop, gizzard. So that you can see properly, students, but you will not be able to see the nervous system that clearly because the sections are very difficult to take. You have to take it very carefully with the needle. Now, when you take it with the needle, what happens? The crop, gizzard, everything can go that side, this side. At the same time, the dorsal vessels, okay, where the vessels are there, no attachment, that also might go. Okay, though that is possible. I'm good. How are you, Rasna? Okay, so here students, now the main thing is we have not understood what is this use of this cockroach because no one has ever able to find what is the exact use of a cockroach because they're ultimately useless, okay? They're actually harmful for humans because they grow to such an extent and they also contaminate food that we cannot take these people, like we do not find a, thing, like what to tell, like a purpose. There's no purpose known. Clear? Any doubts in cockroach? Do you want to check through NCERT once? Okay. Yes. Do you want to check NCERT? I will check Tattva. I have Tattva with me. I will check in Tattva. You check in NCERT. If we missed anything, we are going to do it now. Okay. Otherwise, we will start with cockroach. I am 100% sure we did not miss anything. But anyways, because some slides went here and there, I'm just worried. That's why I will just scam through Tattva. You people please scam through NCERT. Okay. Anatomy done, vascular system done, respiratory system done, excretory system done, nervous system done. So there's one doubt I have. In heart, we wrote about the dorsal part, no? Yes. Male reproductive, female reproductive, development. Yes. That's it. We have done everything. No doubts, right? In Tattva, even earthworm is there. Frog is not there. Where did it go? It ran away from your book. Oh no. Okay. Yes, let's start. I think frog was cursing. Okay, that's why cockroach, so many problems were there while I was teaching. Okay, slides were going that side, this side. Okay, quickly smash that like button if you haven't yet. And subscribe to the channel. Okay, students, frog. Animalia, superclass tetrapoda. We know tetra means 4, poda means go, no, legs. Okay, legs. So 4, tetrapoda. Class, amphibia. Why do I call it amphibia, ma'am? Because they have 2 bios. That means they can live on water and on land. Okay, they can survive in 2 habitats, one on water, one on land. Okay, then students, order Anura. It is order Anura because of their legs. Okay, yes. Then genus Rana tigerina. Yes, this is also very important. Indian bull frog, right? Indian bullfrog. Right or wrong? Right or wrong? Dual life. Yes, dual life, or you can write 2 bios also. Okay, 2 bios also because it's easier to remember. Yes, done. This is there in your summary. Okay, you can check the name in the summary. Don't ask me, ma'am, where did you give it, ma'am? Okay, energy is gone. Energy is gone, all of yours. What is this, people? Little energy at least you should have, no? Students, sense organ in cockroach, I did not write, okay? Sense organ, because I have written it already. That's why I did not write the sense organs. Now, don't tell me, ma'am, you did not write the sense organs. Okay? So, here, if you... cockroach, we will edit this, okay? We will edit this. All ulta pulta, it has gone PPT. So, yeah. Sense organs, if you want to write, you can write it. Did I delete the cockroach also? Oh no, students, what do I do now? Is there a back button? Can I stop, not delete it? Okay, yeah. So yes, look here. General characteristics, okay? Yes. Frog is back, so is the curse. Okay, general characteristics. What do you know about frog? Ma'am, we know that the frog has moist skin, right? First of all, you know these people are amphibians, and especially you know these people have moist skin. Because of it, they will breathe. They use two ways of breathing system. Again, buccal cavity is also there, but mainly these people use, anyway I'll write three systems also. With the help of buccal cavity, okay, this again you will study separately, okay, lungs and skin. So skin is moist, so because of it they can do diffusion of gases. Okay, skin is moist, but that was not the case for cockroach because they had chitinous exoskeleton. Okay, they had chitinous exoskeleton. Then what else do you know about frog? They have bulging eyes, they have olive green, right? They have darker olive green on their dorsal side, and in the ventral side they have yellowish color. Okay, so if I draw a cockroach or attempt to, sorry, not a cockroach, I should move on from a cockroach. Oh no, how to draw a frog, students? Put the frog emoji in the chat so that I can look at a frog and draw. I'm not able to draw a frog. Yes, let's try. If not, it's okay. If you ask me what is this, even I don't know. Let's not draw a frog. Last time also I attempted, I could not draw a frog. I think this is the only animal that I will not be able to draw in my life. Okay, yeah, this frog I can draw. What will I do with that frog? I want to show, no? So yeah, body, dorsal, okay, dorsal surface has olive green color. Okay, olive green color. Again, understand they'll have this dark patches, okay, circular patches. And on the ventral, okay, on the ventral they'll have light yellowish color. Okay, light yellowish color. Clear to all of you? Light yellowish color. Last time also I think I can't draw frog, students, or maybe I need a lot of time. Okay, if I take a lot of time, then class will go for very long. So yeah, that's the thing. So yes, moist skin understood. Body dorsally olive green, ventral is going to be having a light yellow color. Then what else do you know about frog? They have bulging eyes, right? They have bulging eyes. And students, these bulging eyes have something called as the nictitating membrane. What do they have? Nictitating membrane. This nictitating membrane will protect them when they are underwater. Okay, will protect under water. It's like a transparent layer which will protect them under water. Okay. Yes. Okay. Now, other than that, what do you have? This, other than bulging eyes, these people have tympanum. Okay, I'm writing the general thing. Okay, tympanum, students, which is going to do the job of hearing. Okay, tympanum. They do not have any external ears. They have only tympanum to capture the sound. Other than that, these people also have, in males, they have copulatory pads. In females, that's not present. That is to hold them during copulation. The males will have copulatory pads. Okay, so male frogs will have copulatory pads. Copulatory pads. Understood? Now, in females that will not be there. Then obviously these people have four limbs. Okay, and hind limbs. Tell me the numbers. 4, I told you. 4, 4, 4. Remember like that. These people will have 4. Hind limbs will be 5 of them, but they will be webbed. Okay, this will be used for leaping and jumping. Okay, now most important other one thing is, students, body division. Okay, body is divided into only head and thorax. Head and thorax, or we tell head and trunk. Okay, no other regions. But remember that these people, like the cockroaches, had a flexible neck. No, these people also have a slight neck. It's not there, but then understand, like, if neck was there, when they were jumping, it would be difficult. Okay, when they leap, it would be difficult. But cockroaches do have a small flexible neck, even though we are not telling it as a prominent part. Okay, prominent part. Clear? Done? All of you, don't be sleepy, wake up. Okay, so much you were excited for frog, you forgot about frog, huh? So here, forelimbs 4, hind limbs 5. Okay, so they are webbed. Now look here. Morphology I have written. Yeah, here it is there. See, whatever I have highlighted, that is all what you have to study. Body of frog is divisible into head and trunk, and neck and tail is absent. Above the mouth, a pair of nostrils is present. So, other than the tympanum here, we can add here one more thing, that is about your nostrils. Okay, nostrils are present. Tympanum is present, eyes is present, and your nictitating membrane we already told. Eyes are bulged and covered by nictitating membrane that protect them while in water. Okay, on neither side of the eyes there is a membranous tympanum. Okay, tympanum. So tympanum is there, nostrils is there, eyes is there. How many parts did you study? Eyes, nostrils, tympanum. Okay, this is 3 things that you have studied so far. Now, what will tympanum do? Obviously, it is going to receive the sound. The forelimbs and the hind limbs help in swimming, walking, leaping, jumping. So, leaping and burrowing. The hind limbs end in digits. Now, students, one more thing that you have always noticed about frog is these people are not seen during the peak summer and the peak winter. They are only seen during the breeding season, that is the rainy season. So, you can ask me, ma'am, where do they go, ma'am? Do they go for trip? Okay, yes, they do go for a trip, that is they bury themselves, and they will only come out during the rainy season. So students, these frogs, now you will be thinking, oh, I wish I was a frog. Okay, these frogs go for summer sleep, and this summer, oh, sleep spelling only I forgot. Okay, summer sleep, and this summer sleep is called as aestivation. Summer sleep is called as aestivation. Okay, and winter sleep. Okay, winter sleep is called as hibernation. Okay, hibernation. Clear? So, ma'am, when are these people actually going to do work like me? Like I want, okay, I want, hey, leg is there now. Who took their leg and went? Okay, so summer sleep, aestivation, winter sleep, their actual time when they are going to come out is breeding season. And all of you would have heard it from your grandparents telling that when the frog is doing croak croak sound, your grandparents will tell, oh, it's going to rain, go take your clothes and come. How do they know that? Because the frog comes out during the breeding season, that is the rainy season. And they are doing the croak croak sound not for you to go and take the clothes, but they are doing that to call their mate. Okay, to call the female near them. So for mating, the male frogs, okay, male frogs will make loud, okay, loud croaking sound to call the females. Okay, I'm just writing females. I hope you'll understand the arrow means to call. Okay, clear? Clear? This is the whole thing. Okay, so summer sleep, aestivation, winter sleep, hibernation, breeding season, that is rainy season, and mating. During the rainy season, what do? They do mating, that is the male frog will call the female frog. Croak, croak, croak. The male frog will do sound, but your grandmother will think it is for you to, go take the clothes, but it is not at all. Then students, these organisms are poikilotherms. What is poikilotherms? Ma'am, it is cold-blooded animals. Cold-blooded animals. That is, they will regulate their temperature according to the outside temperature. They will not be able to maintain a constant temperature. And this poikilotherm characteristics is because of the presence of their three-chambered heart. Okay, three-chambered heart. That is, they have a right auricle, they have a left auricle, but they have only one single ventricle where the mixing up of blood will happen. Ventricles, I will write it with a lighter color. Okay, where the mixing up of blood will happen. Done? Okay, because of the presence of their three-chambered heart. Done. Frog Are you people insulting my diagram? I didn't even draw a frog. I'm never going to attempt to draw. Okay? Clear? What are you people learning physics and all? Forelimbs and hind limbs is there. No, frog will jump. Why are you taking so much tension about the frog? Okay? You try to jump this NEET 2025. Very worried about frog's leg. Hind limbs and this is done. Now look here. Okay? Yes. Now look here. The hind limbs end in 5 digits. Students, this also was a very important question. They'll give you the number. Okay? They'll give you like this. They'll ask you forelimbs, hind limbs, and they'll give you like this. 5, 4, 4, 5. Which one will you answer? 3, 4, 3, 2. Which is the option? Is it option A, B, C, D? What is the option? Tell me the answer for this quickly. They'll ask you forelimbs and hind limbs. They will give you options like this. What will you answer? What will you answer? Yes, very good. Excellent. B. B is the answer. Okay. Now, frogs exhibit sexual dimorphism. Sexual dimorphism means what? Male frog and female frog. We'll see the difference. And what is the difference? The presence of copulatory pads. Oh, sorry. The presence of copulatory pads. That is, students, on their forelimbs, okay, on the first digit of their forelimbs, they will have one pad, one extra structure, one blackish structure, so that they can hold the female frog during copulation. Okay, so it is present on the first digit of the forelimbs, which are completely absent in the females. Okay, first digit of their forelimbs, which are absent in female frogs. Clear? Yes. Now moving forward. Anatomy of frog. Anatomy of frog means, so morphology is done. We understood how the frog looks like. What are the basic things that are present in the frog, like your nictitating membrane, bulged eyes, and all of that. Now students, other than that, when we study about the digestive system inner portion, you will be studying about the digestive system. Okay, you will be studying about the excretory system, circulatory system, nervous system, control and coordination. Okay, control. It's almost similar to that of human, so it will not be that difficult for you to study, except when you study here heart, you might think that it is a little different. Kidney also, Bidder's canal and all, but otherwise it's very general. Okay, it's very simple. Then obviously your reproductive system. Okay, that is again control, coordination, endocrine, exocrine, like that. Okay, clear?